Hey guys, welcome in. If you're new or just passing through the channel, my name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back, squad. I am here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may say you and I'm talking to them. I may say them. I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. If you'd like a book of personal, more aligned with your own story, all of my information is below in the description box. My books are always open. Before I go on camera, I usually toss cards just to kind of get a general feel of, the energy that's in the air. And generally, I don't record those readings. Those readings are solely for me and just to kind of tap in to see what else is going on, right? However, I kind of feel like somebody needs to hear this message. Who, I don't know. If you're led to this, then it's for you. You've got a situation here, and I kind of see where the collective is. Whoever you're dealing with, collective, there's somebody here that is down bad. We know this has been coming out a lot in the collective messages, so this is not like news to you, maybe. But the very first cards that came out were the Wheel of Fortune and Judgment, both in the reverse, with the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups that were clarifying. And what I'm seeing here is that somebody, I want to say, made a poor judgment call. Okay. And I kind of feel like they're trying to find a way to, I heard, recover or bounce back from some of the decisions that they made, some of the poor decisions that they made. So if at one point, and it's really interesting, collective, because the way I see you're coming up, very, very strong, of sound mind and body. You're very focused on your work. You're in a very stable space. Stable energy. Whether it's by way of having a really solid career or whatever it is that you're building and creating for yourself. It's very solid here. And the reason why is because I kind of feel like you've been able to make certain decisions without the influence or encouragement or naysay. You don't have all this in the background. You're just kind of leading yourself, and you're being divinely guided. So you're listening to spirit. Okay. At the center of this reading, I do have a distorted feminine energy here who may have been trying to, I heard, have the upper hand, but because this person was trying to have the upper hand, it didn't really get the result that they were looking for. Okay. I also feel as though this person, if this is somebody who is like, I heard strong maternal energy. So this could be somebody's mother. This could be your mother, aunt, sister, aunt, whatever, right? Whoever this person is, they used their position in your life. Like I said, it comes with a title, but whoever this person is, they use their position in your life in order to have some form of control and dominance over you, right? Because it came with, it's kind of like somebody taking advantage of the fact that they know you have respect for whoever they are or whatever their title or role has been in your life. You've given them a certain level of respect, or they command a certain level of respect, right? I feel as though this person has misused that relationship or the dynamic within your relationship to have some form of control and power over you. Now, what I will say is you have successfully moved away from that energy. You've kind of pulled, whatever you did to extract yourself from the relationship or the connection, you've done so successfully. Six of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Sun. Good for you. Okay. You freed yourself. And at one point, I think this came up in yesterday's reading. It's similar energy, but this theme kind of came up yesterday as well, where you may have reluctantly, you reluctantly made the decision to kind of move away from something because it didn't sit right with your spirit, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Now, whoever this person is that you're dealing with that you have since walked away from, and you did so expeditiously. Now, while you may have had some reservation in making the decision, when you finally came to the conclusion and you made the decision, you walked away confidently. You were like, okay, this is, I see it for what it is. It is in fact the way that I'm perceiving it. So I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to walk away. I'm not going to stress about it, because if at some point it had been a source of internal conflict for you, because again, something didn't sit right with your spirit. So when it's not sitting right with your spirit, obviously you can't move forward with it, right? I mean, if you're sitting here watching my channel, you came to a certain level where something within the dynamic or the connection, it didn't sit right with your spirit because it didn't resonate with wherever you are on your journey. It didn't resonate with you anymore. I also feel as though whoever this person was, they gave very little by way of emotional connection. So if you at one point had some type of expectation that this person would, I heard, provide for you emotionally. I don't even know what that really means. Whatever that means to you. This person showed up, but they didn't really have a whole lot of emotion to offer the connection, by way of like emotional support or anything like that. I feel like they gave very, very little. I hear it was all talk. So it's kind of like somebody telling you, yeah, I care about you. Yeah, I love you. But you don't actually see evidence of that being acted out. You don't see the action behind the words. You just hear the words, but they're empty words because you don't actually see anything that supports the words that they're telling you. And that's kind of what I see here. What I find really interesting is that this person that you've walked away from, they may have hit some hard times. This could be financial. They may be dealing with some financial loss. I also see where, somebody here could be suffering from some kind of poor health. There may be some illness here, some financial hardships. Somebody here may be feeling abandoned, since you've, attempted to, or well, you didn't attempt, you literally walked away. Somebody feels abandoned and rejected since you've departed ways. Like, and the thing is that the way that you're being perceived right now, you're being perceived as very cold. Whatever emotions that you may have shown, in the past, you're no longer displaying that same level. So you may have, and I'm not even saying that you don't have love for these people, because I do feel like you may still have love for this person or people. I mean, because I see a few people out here. You may have love for this person, or you may have love for these people. However, you're not wearing your heart on your sleeve. You're kind of being a little tight-lipped. I feel like you're in a space of observation. You're just kind of, one, you're minding your business, but two, you're also kind of observing how people are moving. Okay. But again, I feel like if at some point you were on the bottom half of the wheel, that wheel has now spun. You've made some new decisions, and with every time you made a new decision, the wheel just clicked another notch. Usually when I see the Two of Swords, like, I kind of like the Two of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, to me, have meanings together for me. And it's literally like every time you make a decision that is more in alignment with who you are and what you are trying to achieve, the Wheel of Fortune ticks just a little bit. It starts to turn more in your favor because you're more in alignment with what your true desires are. And I feel like if you are at one point on the bottom half of the wheel, you are no longer there, and you are now in a space where you're feeling more stable. You are, actually seeing the fruits of your labor. You are creating and establishing, new boundaries and new routines and everything that's centered around what it is that you want for yourself. And if at one point you had concerns or you were stressed about this person or these people, you understand now the demon that you needed to slay. You understand who that demon is, what they represent in your life, and you're no longer afraid of it. That is, I think, paramount in all of this. You're no longer afraid. You're no longer afraid of this person because you understand this person cannot hurt you. Okay. I feel like, it's interesting. I feel like the things that this person was doing, and I want to say it was purposely against you, it kind of feels like when they were doing all these things, they also moved in confidence. They were doing things in a way where they just knew, if I keep doing this and I keep doing this, it kind of feels like the way I'm visioning it in my head, it's kind of like, if I throw enough rocks at this person, eventually they're just going to just kind of shrivel away and allow the rocks to just kind of cover them. Like, I'm kind of seeing somebody getting pummeled with rocks, right? And instead of the person that's being thrown, the person that's getting the rocks thrown at them, instead of them like picking them rocks up and throwing them back, this person is just kind of like, cowering. And while they're protecting themselves, because obviously they don't want to get hit, they're also not doing anything about those rocks that are being thrown at them. And kind of the way that I'm seeing it now, it feels very much like a change of circumstances, where now, instead of this person, whoever's having the rocks thrown at them, instead of them throwing the rocks back, they've taken every single rock that had been thrown at them and they are building with those rocks an entirely new foundation. They're taking those rocks and they're utilizing the rocks and creating a platform, if you will, to where now with the Sun and the Six of Wands, they used all of these rocks and stones that were being thrown at them in order to heal, in order to evolve. They made new choices. Collective, you made a choice to stop giving in to the fact that like you were being, rocks were being thrown at you. You finally made a decision. You know what? I'm not going to keep getting tossed, hit upside the head with all these rocks are throwing at me. I'm going to actually do something with these rocks and create a new life for myself. So congratulations. You freed yourself. You're in a very good space. I absolutely love it. Now, whoever you're dealing with, they may not be doing so hot. Okay. And based kind of like on some other things that I am aware of that are going on in the collective, I will say that the more that you pull away, or the more that you've extracted yourself, you have left people very, very confused by your movement, which is kind of amazing to me. I don't know why y'all so confused. Yes, look at you. You became awakened to a new sense of wisdom, knowledge gained from the experience that you've already had, particularly with these people or this person. I definitely feel like whoever this is, I heard the words very specific, without God. There is someone here who thought that they would be able to continue getting away with having the upper hand. And that's not what's happening. I feel as though somebody, and really part of, and I've heard, it's funny, I've heard this actually with other, in other readings with other readers, but I actually see it here on my board. Their karma, whoever this is, their karma is for them to witness your glow up, not only to witness your glow, because it's kind of like they know where you've been. So whoever this person is, they're close to you in proximity, relation. But whoever this is, they've seen you or witnessed you or experienced you at your lowest points. Okay, they're aware of those low points. This person's karma, because they were instrumental in creating that dynamic for you. Like you, it's a lot. It's a lot right here. Whoever this person is, they had a lot to do with that low space that you were in, whether they were directly involved or somewhere in the shadows. Their hand was in it, but what resulted was you being in this really low space. And that could have included depression. It could have included homelessness. It could have included like all these things, no employment, no money, no friends, no support. If you were ever in that space, that is kind of where they wanted you to be. Their karma, because I see the karma up here, as it connects to everything else, their karma is now they are kind of in the same space that they wanted you in, but they have to watch you become secure. They have to watch you become this learned, knowledgeable, smart, I heard ingenious, creative being, successful at whatever it is that you're pursuing. They have to watch you. And not only that, they got to watch you from the outside, because they don't get a seat at the table. Like, there's no seat at the table here. Not for them. And so, I kind of feel like, I said this person is somebody who wanted, and it's not even so much wanted, they used their position, the amount of respect that you had for who they were in your life and what they represented, they used it against you. They wanted you to be a pushover. They wanted you to have no courage, to have no backbone, and to just allow them to do whatever. Like they literally took advantage of you. They literally took advantage of you. And when you finally decided, you know what, I'm not going to keep focusing on this person. I'm not going to keep focusing on this relationship. I'm not going to keep focusing on these people or whatever. I'm going to turn my attention to what's going to make me happy, because evidently no matter what I do, this person ain't never going to be happy. So I'm going to go focus on me. You freed yourself and decided to move away from anything that felt like abuse of power, anything that felt like one-sided relationship. Like you may have been just giving and giving and giving to this person, and they weren't giving you shit. Literally, they weren't giving you anything. The only thing that this person can do at this point is now watch you from the outside. There is no seat at your table for this person or these people. And the victory and success over here at the other end, baby, that's all you. That's all you. You took a leap of faith. You took a risk. You stepped into the beauty of the unknown. And look at you. Look at you. You freed yourself. You freed yourself. And now you're in a much better position. And now because you're in this better position and they're not in that position, now they want your help. Now it's interesting that they want your help, because when you were in this low space that they are now in, they weren't there to help. They weren't there to help you. They didn't make themselves available. They ain't offered nothing. But now they have an expectation that out of the kindness of your heart and the respect for their position in your life, that you're going to step in and play Captain Save-A-Ho. Somebody's in for a rude awakening. I do see that you may have a new opportunity that's coming towards you. Potentially a new job, even maybe a new partner, for those of you who are super single. If you're dealing with any kind of unnecessary stress, it's time for you to detox that stress component out of your life. Okay, let me grab this one. Yep, you've got decisions. it's interesting here because I'm looking at the way they laid. There is a decision that you need to make, and I feel like the decision that you are being faced with is whether to cross this bridge towards this new opportunity or to engage in the stress of dealing with this person, because I'm telling you, this person is literally in the energy of wanting you to re-engage with them because they're in such a low space. Choose wisely. Okay. Ooh. This relationship does involve soulmates. Remember, soulmates don't have to be of a romantic nature, but child, I see you moving on because endings bring in healthy new beginnings and success. It's your time to shine. Success from what you pour your heart into. Baby, I can't make this up. Can't make it up. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, if like I said, this person is maybe losing resources. They may be feeling some financial pinch. Again, if you are, and it's funny because literally the only reason why I feel like this person wants to even be in your energy is because you're in a better financial position than maybe where they left you. But the reason why you're in, child, Eight of Cups clarified by contract in reverse. That's a no for me. That's a no. It's a no. Oh yeah, yeah. Baby, let me tell you, you're moving away from this situation because number one, I already feel like you are aware that there is no real change or will be no real change within the dynamic or the structure of the relationship. And I feel like the only reason, again, I said it, the only reason why this person wants to remain connected to you, I feel like it has something to do with your resources or what you have the ability to provide. And so I am getting this thing like if you're coming into new opportunities that come with some type of abundance, financial abundance, cornucopia is out here in the upright next to the sun. If you've got, things coming down the pike that are going to be very fruitful, again, this person is just trying to wiggle their way into your situation to take advantage. Those are the words I'm hearing, to take advantage of just that. So if this person had been dealing with other people, like if they had been, associating with other people, their connections or the group of people that they were dealing with may have come apart. So they may have been ostracized from their community. And again, this person is having to watch. They're watching. I will put that out there. They are watching. It's kind of like, because of what I'm seeing here too, is that you may have made some moves. You made some very clear and decisive moves to kind of extract yourself from the situation. But I also feel too that if for those of you who are in a relationship, you chose the relationship, the new, like whether it's new or whatever. But if you are in a relationship, you chose the relationship over the connection with these people, like your family or a friend group or something like that. Because I think that came up yesterday. It was like a friend group or a family. You chose this connection. You chose a specific relationship to engage with versus being tied to these people that are connected to this distorted feminine. And literally, you released yourself from relationship dynamics where there was no balance. There is no balance here. And I see it in two places. There was no balance. And so I feel like you moved away from it in order to kind of create an air of balance for yourself. Okay. I'm here for it. Let's see who we are talking about. Let's get the archetype cards. it's interesting because like I said, I don't normally put my first reading up on camera. I don't usually record it, but this is actually a pretty solid reading. I said yesterday, you've been dealing with a shapeshifter, somebody projecting an image that serves their personal agenda. This person may no longer be able to do that, and people may be seeing them for exactly who they are. Shapeshifter and Messiah, exaggerated belief that they're the only means which a cause can succeed. It's giving God complex, okay? Oh, judge. Offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, and criminal authority. I said somebody here has been abusing their authority or position in somebody's life. A dilettante. Pretension to much deeper knowledge than they actually possess. So this, I think I've said this before in other readings, like this is somebody who comes off as like knowing it all, or, you know, being all knowing, and they don't really know shit. Okay. Let's grab some tea leaves. I haven't used these in a while. And didn't I say there was an opportunity? You have a new opportunity. I have door. Opportunities are waiting for you. Okay, so there is an opportunity here. Box, you will receive a gift. Rose, romance is in the air. Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Parrot, someone will gossip about all of your secrets. I do feel like whoever this person is, kind of looking at the cards that it's connected to, whoever this is may have been somebody here who, like I said, they saw you at your lowest point. They may have seen you or witnessed or knew about the moments when you were in your low points. This person, I heard capitalize. I don't know how they would have capitalized off of it, but this is somebody who like aired out your business. This is somebody who literally misused your trust. I said up here, this is somebody who abuses their authority because of the position that they hold in your life. Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person that you should not cross. Mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. You already know that this person, there is no change in the dynamic. There's no change in this person, and therefore that's the reason why you had to move away from it, because you're like, you know what? That's how you're gonna be. Go ahead and be that way, but be that way over there. Keep that to yourself. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. And Cup, you should accept valid criticism. So whoever you're dealing with also probably doesn't really deal with a whole lot of reality, because if you were to tell them what you're witnessing or how they're showing up for you, they probably would not be very appreciative of hearing that. All right. Let's see. Let's get some other context. All right, we've got Mars, Aquarius, Uranus. Mars out here twice. 10th house, 6th house, 4th house. Uranus and Mars. And with Mars being out here twice, you could literally be dealing with an Aries or dealing with a Scorpio. We've got Libra, Aquarius, and then I have Scorpio out here. Okay. So wherever that lands for you, let's grab some index cards. I like these dice. They're kind of big, but I like them. New cycle of abundance is here. Hey, we like it. Somebody does things with an expectation of what they'll get in return. Someone is in deep despair over the distance between you. You may be a spiritual teacher, or this person comes off as a spiritual teacher. Somebody here is afraid to be alone. Spirit is saying take a spiritual bath or cleanse your space. Somebody may be losing material comforts. You may even still have unconditional love for this person, but unconditional love does not mean that you allow people to just run all over you and do whatever it is they want to do, right? Neighbors could be involved. End of the road. Spirit says abandoned ship. Somebody is throwing rocks and hiding their hands. Throwing rocks. Huh. Somebody is stuck in a mindset. Somebody has been trying to alienate and isolate you. We have a liar and a thief on the board. Spirit says, don't be afraid. Someone's acting like a victim. Somebody purposely misled you to keep you confused. They know that you don't need them and you are unbothered. Somebody's heart chakra may be blocked. Somebody has a loss of stability, home, job, and resources. So I said up here, somebody's losing their material comforts. A Libra could be involved. We have jealous family members. Somebody's crown chakra may be, somebody here might be trying to affect your crown chakra, your thoughts. Trying to keep you in a confused state. There's a soul contract out here. Somebody says, I wish I told the truth. Somebody here is an agent of chaos. They think they know it all. I did say that earlier. This is somebody who thinks they know everything, but they don't really know shit. And this person is a con artist. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonate for you or give you clarity over your own situation, give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate it to those who need the message the most. If you'd like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all my info is in the description box below. Thank you so much for all your likes, shares, and subscribes, tips, donations, and all the new bookings from clients that I've been picking up off of Twitter. Follow me on all my socials. Yeah. I love you guys. Thank you so much for rocking with me. Until next time, take care.